Okay, we are back with game 2. This is going to be the second game of Virtus.pro versus Vega Squadron in the winners match. Just the winners match for Group B. Vega Squadron losing out to Virtus.pro versus Pro, taking the last game pretty handily. Can Vega Squadron make a second comeback of the night? Vega Squadron up against DD took the series 2-1 after DD took the first game quite convincingly as well.
10 seconds remaining.
But Virtus.pro looking to deny them and take this series 2-0. Earthshaker Lich already ran out, the Night Stalker gone by Vega Squadron, and the Necrophos following. And now Virtus.pro, their turn to pick. So, the Venomancer is still there, remaining. If that's something you want to go back for, like the first match. The Tusk, Spirit Breaker, Nature's Prophet, all good pickups as well. Still available.
Dire team pick.
And Virtus.pro take the Nature's Prophet.
Turn to pick.
Vega instantly pick up the Wisp with the Spirit Breaker. So this is going to be great global gank potential. And Virtus.pro, how did they respond to this?
Dire team ban.
They pick up the Ancient Apparition. Okay, that's going to be helping against the IO and his tether. Going to be doing a lot of work if they can find the kills. And Ancient Apparition gets close to being really strong. Just off his own back with the Ice Blast as well as the Cold Feet, being able to stun people if they stay too long. The extra magic damage bonus with the Ice Vortex as well as the Chilling Touch, which just offers so much right click damage even at level 1. To the point now where you do see that being picked up most of the time at level 1. Ancient Apparition, a really strong hero, and I think this is the first time it's made it through the draft at all tonight. And the first time it does, it's instantly picked up by Virtus.pro. So, Nature's Prophet, Ancient Apparition could be able to combine themselves with the TP as well as the Ice Blast for global map domination. Or at least Virtus.pro are hoping. So it's going to be Darkseer picked up by Vega Squadron. Looking to outfarm the Treants before they can do any real damage to towers.
10 seconds remaining.
So Virtus.pro, how are they going to respond to this?
5 seconds remaining.
So just taking the time. And once again, this is something that Virtus.pro like to do. Just talk about the draft, you know, they're not in any real rush to pick. They've got 1 minute and 46 left. So they can just keep on ticking about the time. Just talking it out, chilling. But this does give Vega Squadron a little bit of time to talk about their draft as well. What they want to be picking up with the Wisp.
Dire team pick.
So Virtus.pro pick up the Conquer. Oh, baby. Being able to set up the Conquer's boat and torrent into the Ancient Apparition's Ice Blast with the Nature's Wrath over the top as well. That's just going to be heroes exploding left, right and centre.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Maybe something like a Disruptor as well to combo with that. Keep heroes locked down. A Puck maybe with the Dream Call, which was banned out by Vega Squadron already, it seems. I'm just burning through these bans as well. So we've got the Night Stalker, the Necrophos, the Venomancer as well as the Puck ban out for Vega Squadron. The Lich, the Earthshaker, the Tiny as well as the Broodmama ban out for Virtus.pro.
Virtus.pro's turn to pick.
So Vega Squadron, it's their turn to pick up the Sven now. Goes, again, great with the IO, but does need to be careful of the Ancient Apparition's Ice Blast. And we've seen one good Sven, one not so good Sven today.
10 seconds remaining.
So Vega Squadron. Is this going to be the Sven tiebreaker?
5 seconds remaining.
For the day. Virtus.pro.
Dire team banned.
Going to be picking up the Bloodseeker. And once again, it just goes great. The entire combo, the Blood Right. Just throwing that down with the silence, the extra damage that comes out from him being able to boost himself up, or the extra damage that heroes can take if he throws it on someone else. For the first couple of levels.
Remaining.
Being able to rupture the Spirit Breaker as he runs away as well. That's going to be massive for these team fights, and it looks like Virtus.pro really pushing this team fight potential. They've got the split push from the Nature's Prophet, the Ancient Apparition, clear off lanes as well. Kunkka, with his Tidebringer, is going to be able to clean up creep waves. But as far as it goes, it looks like Virtus.pro's main priority in this game is going to be quick, decisive team fights, being able to deal with Vega Squadron before they can even respond.
Ten seconds remaining.
And Viper is going to be the final ban out for the side of Vega Squadron.
Remaining.
They don't want an absolutely pub stompy team from Virtus.pro. They're just thinking about the last ban. They've got a minute and 12 seconds reserve time to think about the last ban as well as the last pickup. So Vega Squadron, I wonder if we're going to see the old Wisp plus carry mid and then a solo safe laner, or whether they're just going to run the Wisp in the safe lane with the Sven, pick up another mid laner, a safe mid laner.
Virtus.pro's turn to
and it's going to be the Ember Spirit ban. And they pick up the Dragon Knight. So talking of tanky heroes, Dragon Knight is going to be able to, with that Dragon's Blood, just going to be able to survive so much. With the extra armor, the extra regen as well. Great in the offlane in the early game.
10 seconds
as well as the mid lane, just because of the added survivability given to him.
5 seconds remaining.
So Vega Squadron, looking for a potential, I think it's going to be a mid laner. It's going to be a mid laner, right? Just ticking down the reserve time, 35 seconds left. Again, no big rush to really feel this out.
Monkey King.
Choose your hero.
And it's going to be the Midkey King. This hero quietly starting to dominate now. Saw it the other day with Breaky playing a solo safe lane Monkey King, going for the 3 points into the Boundless Strike first. 3 points into the leap first, and then followed up with a couple of points into the Boundless Strike and Jingu Mastery. But yeah, as far as melee heroes go as well, the way Virtus.pro want to be fighting, just being able to throw out this Wukong's command is going to be great for disrupting Virtus.pro's team fight potential.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hopefully we don't crash this time. We can just go straight for the reconnect. If it does though. So, no big deal there. I just like to be into the game. So, quick run through the lineups. Silent, going to be playing the IO. Slayer on the Spirit Breaker. Afterlife on the Darkseer. We've got Aloha Dance on the Sven and G on the Monkey King in the mid lane. Meanwhile, no one is going to be playing the Dragon Knight. Ramsey's playing that Bloodseeker. Lil on the Kunkka. Solo on the Ancient Apparition. And Pasha picking up the Prophet. So this is it. If Virtus.pro can win this, let's just get a quick pause. But if Virtus.pro win this, this is Virtus.pro moving on in a 2-0 fashion. Vega squadron hanging on for the 2-1, for the comeback potential. As we just get a quick pause, everything should be okay. Just wait for the teams. So the ping's coming out. It looks like they're going to try and make a move for this through the jungle. Bloodseeker was pinging that out. So Vega. The Conquer going straight for the boots. Is there a TP? Io's not bought anything up yet. And there's Afterlife. G. Just got himself the poor man's. Okay, we're gonna get the go. So yeah, Ramsey's rushing himself straight to this bottom lane. No TPs coming out there looking for the quick wards. It looks like Bloodseeker just looking to place his own ward. Meanwhile, Slayer, silent, moving themselves down the mid lane. As we get just another pause, hopefully it won't be too long. It was TeamSpeak issues last time, so this time, hopefully, like I say, it doesn't take too long. We can just get straight on with this.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
So it looks like it is going to be like a roaming Conquer with the X-Max to spot. Just dancing his jig, keeping us all entertained while we have these quick intermissions. G buys himself up a Fairy Fire as well as the branch.
30 seconds.
Slayer giving him 2 tangos there as well just to sustain. And it looks like the smoke does come out on the top lane. VP looking for something, but there's nothing here to find. As Vega looking to put the pressure onto the Bloodseeker. Charge, is it going to be there with the tether as well? Ramsey's just trying to run himself into safety, it looks like. Uses his tango to get himself through the tree. He's going to be taking a lot of harass, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to kill him off. Meanwhile, Solo, Lil, stacking up in this mid lane. It's going to be the Nature's Prophet versus the Monkey King. Dragon Knight in the offlane. Pasha rotates in. There's nothing skilled up yet by the Conquer. And just can't run himself close.
Not for you.
Meanwhile, Slayer salving himself up and hanging around looking for something potentially dangerous. As it looks like Bloodseeker is just going to TP himself to the top lane. Afterlife in a bit of trouble. Solo is around there as well. No one not picked anything up yet, but he's going to pick up the dragon to stun. And the right clicks come out. Afterlife, one more right click and it's going to go the way of no one. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're making a move on to Pasha. There's going to come the Torrent. And Lil just trying to hang around, it looks like. Offer a bit of protection to Pasha. Though G got himself a point in the Jingu Mastery, so these right clicks going to be stacking up. Meanwhile, Slayer once again looking for that charge, just waiting for somebody to get low enough. As the top lane, Ramses looking for his farms, getting his pressure. We're going to get another Dark Charge into the mid lane. Lil just running himself back, but he is the one being charged. Is there a Boundless Strike to keep him locked down as well? One more right click, Boundless Strike over the top for the Jingu Mastery. It is going to be there without using the Boundless Strike. Doesn't get it, gets it onto Pasha instead, trying to run him down, but it's not going to be enough as Pasha just dives himself, hides himself behind the tier 1 tower. And for a second time in about a minute, Vega just kind of whiffed the gank. But the charge comes back through Slayer. Is he going to be able to do this? Committing the last of his mana. A couple of right clicks might be enough, but Passion could turn this around with a Furry Fire. Boundless Strike finds the kill. And Solo returns it, but Silent caught out in no man's land now. Using his Furry Fire of his own. Solo, one more right click over that. And it looks like the bottle just going to be enough as Pasha TPs himself in, but not close enough. Oh, and that right click just seals the deal. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Dragon Knight taking a lot of damage from the Iron Shell of the Darkseer. It is level 2 now, so no one does need to be careful, but he has have the point into the Dragon's Blood. No mana for a stun. Solo and Lil are behind though, so no one going to be making the move up. Is there going to be a Torrent? X-Max the spot is used. Torrent there as well as Afterlife just forced to take it. And no one secures the kill. Which is going to give him a little bit of a reprieve from the Iron Shell. Charge coming on to Ramses, he's pretty low as well. Spirit Breaker is level 2, so he has the points of the bash, but he just cancels the charge. And 8 seconds before that's back up this ward. Going to be doing lots of work for the dives. Aloha Dance has the point in the Stormhammer if they want to use it, if Ramses comes a little bit too far forward.
What surge is this?
So, bottom lane, it looks like they're just going to be TPing around. Ramses looking for his farm. But this does leave the top lane open, unless someone comes up to take it up, as no one just going to TP back up, just buys his boots instead. Okay, yeah. Now he's got his boots, he's just TPing himself up to the top lane. It looks like they want to make another move on Pasha though. Pasha in the river.
Bounty!
Wardrop for vision. So Slayer
3 sheets to the wind.
just making
Back off.
a little bit of time. There comes the charge just as Solo spots it out. It looks like G making a move forward as well. There comes. Is there going to be a Boundless Strike over the top? The Sprout keeping G back for now, and Lil TP's in. There's going to be the Chilling Touch as well. Slayer brought back with the X-Max to spot, taken down. Solo securing that kill. G diving for this. There's going to be the Boundless Strike. There's going to be a Furry Fight, but it's not going to be enough as Solo picks up a double kill. 6-1. VP starting to dominate the game once again. Meanwhile, the top lane. Charge coming on to no one. Aloha Dance trying to keep him busy with these creeps to cleave, just doing what damage he can.
Not on my watch.
Wisp
Dire's bottom tower
with the rotation
is
in there
under
as
attack.
well. Is there going to be a Stormhammer sometime soon to keep no one in? Slayer just cancels the TP as Nature's Prophet, Pasha, comes in behind, drops the Treants, does the Sprout as well. And G, Boundless Strike is thrown out, but the X-Max to spot the Torrent as well. Right clicks with the Cold Feet combo. G has no chance, but Pasha being charged now. A couple of right clicks, one more right click, and they do take him down. Afterlife securing that kill. Slayer trying to do what he can with the Iron Shell bouncing about there as well. Lil with the Torrent. Solo. Blood Right being popped by Ramses. Afterlife with the runaway though. And it looks like they are going to be able to get... No, the X-Max to spot brings him back before Afterlife. But Ramses secures the kill onto Slayer. And the X-Max to spot just after the charge brings Slayer back before he can find the kill. Afterlife though does secure it. It just wants to put the harass onto Ramses again. The charge coming out. And this time with the vacuum, the Blood Right's going to be there. Ramses though probably doesn't get out of this with the right clicks. TP in from Pasha. Boundless Strike trying to look for this kill. Torrent's going to come over the top, and Vega Afterlife does secure that, but Slayer though in a little bit of trouble. Lil trying to do what he can, trying to run himself away from the Monkey King, but one more right click is going to be enough to save it. Drops his tree to block the vision, and G now caught out. Sprout. G trying to do what he can, gets the Jingu Mastery up. Solo taking a lot of harass, and Pasha throwing the right clicks out and body blocking with the treants. Boundless Strike over the top. Solo could be in a lot of trouble, but once again the Sprout, as the TP has just come in, X marks the spot. Torrent, Solo hanging himself up onto the high ground, being charged down. G being taken down, but the right clicks coming out. A couple, one more bash, and Solo's dead, but it doesn't look like Slayer's going to get the look this time, as Ramses trying to now chase Slayer down. He's got the charge up in 2 seconds. Torrent not going to be on the mark. Are they going to be able to get this in Sprout? But they don't get anything. X-Max the spot is going to be bringing him back into the Blood Right. Slayer is going to be taken down. Oh, couldn't get himself away. And Solo lived through that. Solo lives through that on absolutely... I think that was like a minute-long fight with Solo being on absolutely no health at all. And he gets himself out. Meanwhile, Aloha Dance getting towards the Mask of Madness. Pretty much there.
Ha! Regeneration!
That's exact.
Rejoin room picked up by the Kunkka. Kunkka going to be trying to go onto the Slayer now. Charge comes straight through, but this is Nature's Wrath over, and it's going to be Lil securing that kill. G looking for the return kill onto Solo. Is he going to be playing another disappearing act? No. G secures the kill this time, turns his attention to Lil. Boundless Strike with the X-Max spot, cancelling it up. And now the Rupture with the Blood Ray. Afterlife just accepts his fate, keeps himself there. The Boundless Strike comes in. G, is he going to try and turn this around with the charge? And Afterlife acting as the perfect bait.
Oh, bounty!
So, G. Last hit's going the way of no one actually, seeing as he's playing himself in the offlane. The charge comes through, cancelled off, and the TP up onto the top lane. The Stormhammer going to be stunning up no one, but the right piece comes out as Silent taken down. Passion, no one combining up to find this, and now they've got to run themselves away as the charge comes through. Blood Right is going to be there. Is it going to be enough though? The stun. Monkey King bouncing his way through, finds no one. A couple more right clicks, a Boundless Strike. Pops the Jingu Mastery. Yeah, there's a Boundless Strike just to lock down no one. The charge comes through again with the vacuum. Secures the kill, and there's nothing that Lil or Ramses can do to really help that out.
For the twins.
So 14-8. 9 minutes in, 9.5 minutes in. Both teams looking for the fights, looking for the kills. So Afterlife, level 8, building himself towards the mechanism now as well. Slayer, level 4, 2 points into the charge, 1 point into the bash.
What surge is this?
G's got his level 8 now as well, just using the Boundless Strike to finish the farm. And Solo should be able to get that level 6 with the Tome of Knowledge. Excuse me, and that's going to be really great in the fights.
I am mighty.
The charge comes out with the Monkey King over the top as well. Are they going to be able to find Solo, or is he going to be able to get himself away? The boat torrent comes in, but not before Solo taken down. Right click Slayer trying to get himself out, and Cold Feet. Oh, he's up on the tree trying to bounce himself away, but the X-Max spot brings himself back. Sprout is going to be there. G. Is he going to try and carry on chasing down? No, it just looks like he's going to back himself up. No points into the Wukong's command just yet. Lil TPing up himself up to the top lane. No shrine available though, and he is sitting pretty low.
You're a trusty mate.
Looks like they just want to go for the gank. No one rotating in there as well. Smoke
Dire's middle tower is under
And they're going to
attack.
see the Sven. There's the X-Max, the spot. The Ice Blast, though. The X-Max spot not in time. Pasha TPs himself in for the kill. And Aloha Dance. 5 heroes looking for this kill on the side of VP. They do secure the Sven. Probably going to be the tier 1
Radiant's
tower on the
bottom
top lane as
tower
well.
is under attack.
But Monkey King
Dire's
splitting the
top
lane.
tower is
Taking the
under
tier 1
attack.
tower on the bot.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom
G.
tower has fallen.
Looks like he's going to be going towards the
Dire's
Bassy
top
ring
tower is under
into the ring of
attack.
Aquila. Once he picks up that
Dire's
ring of
top
protection.
tower has fallen.
And no one now got a Dragon Form. That's 3 courses of the way through, but still offers a little bit of pushing potential or fighting potential if that's what he wants to do.
My powers regenerate.
Gold for me.
And Slayer hunting through the jungle looking for kills. Just wants to be using that charge. He's got himself the Nether Strike now as well, but he's going to run himself into solo as well as Ramses.
Quick sprint.
And both agreeing just to turn and go the separate ways. But he is going to be hanging around here at the treants,
Endurance
looking
run.
to scout this out. Slayer, what are you going to do, buddy? What are you going to do? Are you going to try and make a move for this? Try and find some vision? Doesn't look like it as he just moves himself through the jungle. But G, trying to farm out what he can. They're trying to take out as much farm as possible now that they've lost control of the top lane. Just securing lanes, securing jungle farms, and Slayer. Oh, G. Making the move through the trees. Is there going to be a charge? He just moves himself down. The balance strike comes out. The right clicks as well. The Jingling Mastery, but the blood right is going to be there. The TPs, the relocate comes in as well. Ice Blast. Going to be landing on the 3 heroes. The boat comes through as well. It looks like they take down the Sven. They get 2 kills. They're not done yet. Slayer trying to run himself away. Do they have the stun? They know, but they have something better. They have the Rupture, which means Slayer can't move himself away. And Pasha just secures that one up. Afterlife now calls out as well. And it looks like they want to make a push with the Dragon Knight ultimate just being popped. Monkey King trying to split the wave, but he can't get himself away, so just trees himself up and tries to stealth himself out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No one. Dragon form. Going to be able to take this tier 1
Dire's
tower.
middle
Lil
tower
Pasha just
has
backed
fallen.
themselves up. The push potential really strong as the charge coming in. It looks like it might just be used to get Slayer close to the back to the farm. No way he carries on going on this, right? No, it doesn't look like it. There's G. Level 10. Still no points in the Wukong's command. 4 points into the Jingu Mastery, 4 points into the Balance Strike. And he is going for the Echo Saber now. It's going to be great. Okay. Just stealthing himself up. There's the X marks the spot. The Ice Blast comes through. Can he get the Torrent through as well? Oh, comes over the top just to secure the kill.
How about that?
And Slayer becomes the Slayed. You know, Ramses. This ward sees it. No one's there as well. The right clicks. They take down the Wisp instantly. Aloha Dance throws out the Stormhammer, but it's not going to be enough. Or is it? The Vacuum with the Boundless Strike. The wall over the top as well. The clutch. Cleave doing so much. The Torrent goes through. There's no ball available. It looks like they aren't going to be able to find the kill. Onto Ramses at least. The Wukong command comes out. Just looking for the finishes. G trying to chase this one down, it looks like. But no one. Runs himself away. And the leap comes through from the trees. Meanwhile, back in the jungle, Lil being chased down the X-Max spot. Is there going to be any sort of Nether Strike used to secure this kill on Lil? Boundless Strike there as well. Slayer reclaiming his name. Picks up the kill on Lil. And now Silent. Got his ball, making his way towards his boots. But another charge. Oh, okay, just into the creep wave. Slayer. Not getting too brave with his charges. Afterlife, though, does need to be careful. No one rotates him down. Has his armor now, as well as his blink dagger.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The charge coming in onto the top with the relocate as well. It looks like they're going to be able to make a move, and Ramsey's being caught out. 4 heroes. And Ramsey's didn't stand a chance.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So, meanwhile, back on the bottom lane, the relocate comes back. Just going to be silent, being picked off by the 4 heroes stacking up. Maybe hoping that the Sven comes back with them as well, but it's not going to be. But they are going to be happy picking up silent, being able to push in onto this tier 1 tower with the dragon form.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're making the move. The X marks the spot. Is it going to be enough? Lil trying to get in. The Ice Blast going to be off the mark, but Boat comes through the vacuum back. Lil being chased down by Afterlife. Balance Strike a little bit off the mark as well. There comes the Blood Right as well as the Rupture. Afterlife, though, gets the TP away. No one gets brought back by the X marks the spot.
I drain you dry.
And no one may be able to take out Monkey King, but there's the charge. Is there another strike available? No, but he's looking for the bashes. Jingu Mastery, not going to be enough lifesteal to keep him alive. And now Slayer in a bit of trouble solo. Right clicks coming out. Slayer, is he going to be able to get himself away? Doesn't look like it. No one secures the kill. And now, just as the dragon form wears off, the push comes in onto the tier 2 tower. VP starting to take control again. 27-12. 18 minutes into the game. It's been non-stop kills. I feel sorry for anybody not watching this match right now, because gee whiz, why wouldn't you?
Illusion.
So Ramsey's going for the Yules to help him deal with those tricksy TP people that, you know, like to run away, like to TP out when he throws a Rupture down.
Radiant are scanning.
Meanwhile, we are getting smoke coming out from the side of Vega.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gee. Did he see no one? Or did he just see no one?
Dire are scanning.
Looks like Slayer and Afterlife want to make the move through. Pasha, is he going to be revealed? The smoke breaks, the ward is there, but it looks like Pasha just a little bit too far down to be gone on at the moment. Now Dragon Knight TPing himself into the mid lane. G is there. There goes the Rupture. Is he going to be able to get himself safely to the trees? Or, no, it just throws out the Wukong's command, but the Ice Blast coming through. This is going to be a dead G. Even the Blood Right thrown down just to try and secure that. No one picks it up. Throws out the Dragon form now as well. Tier 2 tower in the mid lane. Looks to be the target. Well, they have 36 seconds before the Monkey King comes back up. No one, just trying to surprise anyone they can find on the high ground. And now the creeps are here, as well as the treants. This tier 2 tower doesn't stand a chance.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Gold for my chest.
And the push comes in. No one going to be moving on to the tier 3 tower. The Dragon's Breath are going to be doing a lot as well. Charge coming through from behind, but no one blinks himself pretty much to safety. This puts Spirit Breaker in a really bad position. X marks the spot. The Torrent, no one secures the kill. Ice Blast doesn't really hit onto anyone, but no one can carry on going with the Dragon form and Sven being kited around. The right clicks are going to be the Monkey King trying to come in. As he got the Wukong's command, not for another 46 seconds. Solo gets taken down by G, but Ramses takes down the Sven, and G keeping himself alive with that Jingle Mastery for now, but Pasha secures the kill. 3-4 heroes down, 2 backbacks available, and this is going to be a tier 3 tower. The well played comes out from no one and his allies. Just praising the kills. Darkseer blinks himself down. Afterlife gets the surge away. Is it going to be for now? Trying to just pull the attention, but it's only the little bit's pulling away. And now, 21 minutes in, 32 to 13, 9k net worth advantage.
Has fallen.
VP, take a axe. Ramses just goes for the Hand of Midas. He's going to be getting himself up a Radiance soon as well.
For the twins.
Regeneration.
So Pasha. Lil bringing him back with the X marks the spot whether he wants to or not. Just so he can TP himself up to the top lane. And no one spamming those well playeds. So yeah, the Rod of Atos is out, the Shadow Blade there for Pasha now as well. No one. Got himself the Amulet, the BKB, the Blink Dagger. Ramses, once again, moving towards the Radiance. Lil got himself the Urn, the Soul Ring, moving towards that 4-staff solo.
Dire's top tower is under
Not really
attack.
got himself a lot, but he does have the regen boots, which he seems to need. Because the amount of times he gets focused down in these fights, even after he throws out his Ice Blast.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Dragon Form used once again. And the smoke behind.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
G, bananas up. Maybe hoping no one will slip. As Slayer gets X marked from behind, the Ice Blast is going to come through them in the main base. It does come through. The BKBG trying to run himself away, will be popped by Solo, and no one now being right-clicked down. But Aloha Dance changes his target, tries to go for Ramses inside the wall as well as the vacuum back. Bow comes through, stuns up Aloha Dance, X marks his spot there as well. Charge coming in from Slayer, but it's not going to be off the torrent though. Looks like the Blood Right will be enough to finish off the Sven when it pops. And now the Yule Scepter onto Slayer with the Sprout over the top. Slayer not going to be able to get himself away. GG is called. VP take the series 2-0. 23 minutes in, 36 to 13, 11k net worth advantage. Virtus.pro take the series. So, I'm not completely sure how this works. Maybe VP, obviously VP move on. Virtus.pro winners after all. Vega may drop down to a lower match or losers match. I'd have to 100% check, but that's going to be me for the night. I'm pretty sure there's a match, there's at least one match tomorrow. So, you know, give Beyond the Summit to a follow. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Robinroll Gaming. If you're watching on the stream, it's up on the top right. If you're in Dota TV, it's ROBNROLLGAMING on both Twitch and Twitter. It's been a pleasure to cast for you. I don't know when I'm going to be doing again, either on BTS or just on my own little personal stream. Hopefully I will be able to fill some of the open qualifiers coming in over the next couple of weeks. So I'm looking forward to casting more. And again, it was a solo cast. I have a bit of a dodgy throat, but I've enjoyed myself. I hope you've enjoyed the cast too, and I will see you next time.